just because that's how we are raised as a society, to see a woman that's comfortable in her sexuality or dress provocatively and just instantly think that she's promiscuous or she's a hoe or she's trying to take our boyfriend or whatever the case may be, or that she's asking for it. You know, she's asking to have sex. She's oozing sex. Like, she's at the club and she's definitely looking to get fucked. That's exactly what women think, and that's what men think most of the time. And it is just not the case. Maybe she's just comfortable in her short skirt and she wanted to feel pretty that night. So as long as I can bring awareness to that, that no matter what you have on, you are not asking to be touched, you are not asking to have sex, you are not asking to get slut shamed in any way. You're just a sexy, beautiful woman, and that's just what you feel like wearing that day. Show your hair. Thank you.
Hi. Do you expect to empower women by showing them the walk of life by your Slut Walk tomorrow?
Yes.
Like how, I mean, like in the future, do you plan on other things besides the Slut Walk?
I plan on traveling the world and helping women any way that I can. I don't think that I'm able to have a slut walk in Iran or, you know, in countries like that, which is really unfortunate that women have absolutely no rights whatsoever. But if I can go and just be a positive figure in any way, just to talk to these women, then that's what I'm going to do.
Hello. Hi, my name's Lynn. I'm from the Daily 49er. It's a student newspaper in Long Beach, so thank you for having us. And my question is, I noticed that you say that you're a feminist. So what's your definition of feminism? What does that mean to you?
I would say my definition of feminist is someone that wants equality for women. Basically, we are able to do the same things as men. We are just as smart as men. There shouldn't be a double standard, although there is, and it takes us women to embrace each other and be like, when a guy does say something negative about another woman, we need to stand up and say, you know what, that's not right. Don't do that. Don't say that. Raise our children, raise our boys, raise our girls to not slut shame and grow up in a society with double standards. Hello.
You mind if I could go to my question? How do you plan together for women to raise your son, not to slut shame and have to respect women?
I'm going to beat his ass. No, I guess, you know, I am going to raise a male feminist. I think there's a misconception on what a male feminist is. It's not a feminine man. It's not a gay man. It's just a man that respects women and respects equality, and that's how we raise my son.
Thank you. So my question is kind of similar to that. What would be your message to, let's say, the men that are watching? There's a ton of fans, you know, across the world, and I'm so proud of you for, you know, taking your brand and, you know, doing stuff like this. What would be your message to the guys that are hearing something about something like that? What would be your message?
I guess my message would be to do your research before you judge. This is not a walk for you to come and get laid. That's what I see a lot. I'm like, fucking idiot. Like, Google, there is Google. Google does exist. Like, look it up before you start judging what it is. I guess to spread the word and be like, you know what, this is actually a really cool thing that we're all doing as women, and showing up to it to bring awareness to these guys and let them know that, you know, their daughters will grow up one day and have sex and be targets for slut shamers and rapists and men that sexually assault women. So let's just like bring awareness to exactly what that is and let these young girls know, and women in general, that it does exist and it doesn't happen.
Right. And what would you say the biggest misconception about you? I always want to know that, because you hear one thing, but
The biggest misconception about me?
yeah.
I don't really give a fuck.
That's what we're talking about. Nice.
Can we ask follow-up? You obviously didn't come up with the slut walk, but why use the word slut?
It was already a cause, so I didn't want to, change what these women started. I didn't want to say queen walk or, and I like slut walk because it is controversial, and that's why there's so many people talking about it, you know what I mean? Because it's not, feminist walk or, anything like that. And that would have been good too, but, these women worked really hard to start this. I don't want to change what they created.
So you previously tweeted earlier this year your struggles to get support from these female artists and them forcing to charge for their appearance or their support.
Yeah.
Do you feel like feminism has become more of a marketing tool than a movement to empower women?
Maybe for some people, not for me. I feel like as women, we all deal with these equality issues. So it's a non-profit organization. You know how hard I'm working on this, and I don't make a red cent from none of this. Even sitting here now and doing all this, like, I'm not getting paid. I'm here because I'm passionate about what I'm doing. This isn't a media ploy. It's something that I really love, and I really want to help women. And I guess me being selfish, I feel like other celebrity women should feel the same way I do, and that's not always the case. So maybe next year they'll feel that way, but to charge me all that money would just be me coming out of my pocket to pay them to come and perform for a good cause, and I'm not going to do that.
And being that you're Emerald, and even though you are doing this slut walk, people will still have people who make negative comments. Is there ever a day when you wake up and you're actually affected by the things that are said about you? No.
But clearly you were in the past, like
Yes.
people's opinions in the past. What changed?
I just stopped giving a fuck. I stopped caring about what people said about me because I can't change their perception. I just can't. I can tell you who I am until I'm blue in the face, and at the end of the day, if I'm caught in a compromising position or a fake rumor comes out, it can literally change your perspective of me in a second. So I can't care anymore. I have to just live my life for me and do exactly what I want that makes me happy. Yeah.
Can you speak a little bit about the creative process, how you guys chose the host and performers and everything?
It's been a long, long road. I guess, we're just really all about the movement, and whoever wanted to be involved, we embraced them, we embraced all the stories, and we welcomed everyone that wanted to be involved. And then it got to, it was like kind of like your first pick. So as time went on, we just didn't have enough room for everybody to be involved. But hopefully next year it'll be bigger, and we can have more people involved.
Whose idea was it for the Funny or Die? It was hysterical. Was it your concept, or whose was it?
It was a collaboration between me and Funny or Die. I definitely wanted to do something surrounding the Slut Walk. And they have amazing writers over there. So it was really fun shooting. I'm actually going to do another one.
Are you?
That's
Walk
different.
was cute. I just want to say the tiptoe walk was really and so she's tipping it right. Okay.
Thank you.
What are your conversations with Matt McGorry like about feminism?
Matt is one of the coolest guys in life. He is a male feminist. He doesn't, he just doesn't have an ego. Like, he's not, but he's still like a manly man. It's just, he's very proud of me. We're actually doing Larry King together next week, and I'm just happy that he could be a part of it.
Last month, you and Black China wore these outfits on the red carpet that had all these names on it, all the names that people have been calling you guys, kind of taking the power back. And it was amazing. Like, who was that designer? Can we expect more? Where could we get some of that attire from?
She's just like a up and coming designer out of Philly.
Okay.
Philly's my hometown. I wanted to look out for my people out there, and she wanted to make it for us, so she did. She actually really blew up out there. She's doing a lot of work right now, so it
who has been the most supportive in the role?
My entire team. I mean, my mother, even my ex-husband, well, still kind of my husband, almost ex-husband. We're still married, but you know what I'm saying.
You brought the papers in.
But yeah, I mean, just my whole family, you know, he's my family too. My lawyer, my team, my supporters, my rosebuds that like donated $5 here, $10 here, $20 here to really get this up and running. And these are just like young adults that really don't have money like that really, you know, it's just like, I'm gonna take my last $5 and I'm gonna donate to Amber Slut Walk, even though I live in New York and I'm not gonna be able to come. I mean, that's amazing to me.
Hey Amber, we know that you watch Running Around here filming a new reality show for MTV.
I am not.
You're not?
You are all about the gossip over there.
Wait, so there's no reality show?
No.
You tried it though. Where did mother come from? I always want to know that. Like, you like people's mothers? Like, how did that come
Yeah.
It's so cute.
Basically, so I'm from the East Coast, and like growing up, we would be like, oh, my mother's calling me, or my father's calling me, I gotta go home, or like whatever. But it was really from like the gay ballroom scene. I used to walk face in the gay ballroom scene, and there's like different houses, like clubs, I guess, and you would have the mother and the father of the house, and you have the brothers and sisters. And then when I developed the fan base, I was just like, I'm gonna be mother to all my rosebuds. So then they just start calling me mother.
What would you say to other girls that were 14-year-old you who are going through that, or even unfortunately probably thinking about suicide, switching schools, etc.? What would you say to them?
I would say talk to your parents. That's it. I'm not a role model for young girls. I don't want to be a role model for young girls. I don't want to speak for young girls. They need to talk to their parents.
Who do you feel are like female powerhouses in pop culture right now?
That is a fucking great question. I did not get that question yet. Good question. Come back to me on that one. Like, I need, because I can't miss anybody with that question. I'll follow up with you later on that one.
What do you plan to do with the money you raised?
Wow, okay, so we got to 15,000 people. That is the venue, the tents, the toilets. I mean, that's just like stuff that you don't think about, like people have to use the bathroom. We have wine and beer and wine. We have staging, and we have awareness booths. We have doctors coming in, psychologists, psychiatrists. I always get those to talk to women that have been through things. So a lot of that stuff needed to get paid for, and also, like I said, we want to expand to different cities and bring awareness all over.
What does the word slut mean to you?
It doesn't really mean anything to me. It's just a word that people use to down mostly women for their sexuality.
Is this kind of transitioning it into like could be used as a positive word, as like to reclaim it as?
I mean, I guess, like, I refer to myself as a slut all the time because, like, when I go to Starbucks, I get slut on my coffee now.
What's the reaction when you tell them that?
They cut, they're like, sure. Like this. You know, so I kind of just take it back for me. I just take it back and I'm just like, I'm a slut. Cool.
You own it.
I like to own it.
That's to be it, you guys.
Thank
So
you so
sorry.
much.
Thank you so much.
Awesome, thank you.
Thank you.